In this video, I want to go over some exciting news. Battlefield 2042's open beta has been confirmed and it'll be dropping in September. It'll be available for everyone, but you can get early access. We'll talk about that. Speaking of which, Marvel's Avengers is getting a free weekend trial on most platforms later this month. We'll talk that. And Genshin Impact has added an iconic PlayStation character. More on that at the end of this video. But first of all, Battlefield 2042's open beta will launch in September. EA has officially announced. Now, EA Play members and customers who pre-order any version of the game will receive early access to the open beta. That was also confirmed during the event. Obviously, Battlefield 2042 will be available on Xbox One, PS4, PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. It is seeing that $10 price hike on the Xbox Series and PlayStation 5, so that's a little bit of a bummer. It is out October 22nd, however, EA is going the route of the gimmick release of Battlefield 2042's Gold Edition, and the Ultimate Edition. That'll receive early access to the game beginning on October 15th. I really hate this because, yes, while it's worded early access, that sounds like such a cool thing. What a cool thing EA is doing. They love the consumer. What it really is they're locking the game away from people that buy the regular version for another week. That's really what's going on if you actually assess what they are doing. However, the verbiage and the phrasing makes it seem like those that drop the $120 on the Ultimate Edition are like getting this great deal about being able to play the game early. No, they're just trying to get $120 from you. Let's make it clear on that. And hey, kudos to EA for trying to make their bread. I'm sure a lot of people are going to end up buying the Ultimate Edition, but let's not slice it any other way. Nevertheless, an open beta will be available, and it will be available for people regardless if you do pre-order the game or not. It's just if you do pre-order the game or you're an EA Play subscriber, you will receive early access to the beta, so that's pretty cool that the option is going to be there. Remember, Battlefield 2042's Portal mode has been officially announced as well. That looks like an absolute blast, and it looks like it's going to give the game quite a bit of longevity. And then also, with the next generation version and the PC version, the multiplayer will support 128 players, so it's going to be a gargantuan of an experience in terms of map size and player count. That is going to be pretty epic to see. Obviously, the X1 and PlayStation 4 version will be capped at 64 players, very similar to what Battlefield 3 had to go through, where I believe it was 32 players on consoles, maybe it was 24, but it was the full 64 on PC. Now they're upping it once again, 128 for PC and next gen, while 64 on X1 and PS4 with reduced map size as well, which makes sense given that significant reduction in player count. Also, Battlefield 2042 will support crossplay and cross-progression, so that's a nice inclusion as well. At the same time, there was a planned technical playtest from early July to later this summer to give it the chance to test crossplay functionality. There was a planned technical playtest, I should say, that was scheduled for early July, but now it's going to be happening later in the summer, so more on that as we get information. Alright, moving on from that, Marvel's Avengers is getting a free weekend trial on most platforms this month. Offer will be available for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and Google Stadia from July 29th until August the 1st. I'm not as down as Marvel's Avengers as a lot of other people. I know it's not worth $60, absolutely not worth $60, but at this stage in the game, you can get the game super cheap. We're talking south of 15 bucks, and for the time that you're gonna have with it, obviously, it's not great, and, you know, with a game that had this much hype, it didn't live up to expectation, but I still think it's okay, and if you get it at a good price or you're playing it for free, I do think it's gonna have, it's gonna offer something to enjoy, and they are continuing to update the game. They are gonna throw out expansions, and obviously it was upgraded to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. Strangely enough, the Xbox version will not be featuring this free weekend, at least, it's not noted, but it will see a free trial promotion that'll be available on Xbox platforms in the coming months. So, kind of strange how they're doing that. I don't know what the deal is with that. Nevertheless, come July 29th, you will be able to try out the game for free. Lastly, I do want to know, Genshin Impact is adding Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn into the game. Pretty cool to see this, obviously completely animified, or if that's even a word, anime-fied? Yeah, whatever, you guys get the deal. Aloy in anime form. Aloy, obviously a very iconic character, you know, more iconic than I think I even realized after, you know, the buzz with Horizon Forbidden West. It seems like people really like Aloy as a character, and yeah, she had a lot of depth to her in Horizon Zero Dawn, and I can understand why. Definitely one of the better characters that was introduced in the PlayStation 4 generation. I'm personally super excited for Forbidden West. Now that we kind of know the slate of games for the rest of 2021, if Forbidden West is in fact still 2021, that's probably my most anticipated game of the rest of the year, at least off the top of my head. I'm just super excited for that one. I did replay Horizon Zero Dawn very recently on PC, and that kind of gave me a refresher on the story, and that game's narrative is absolutely incredible, and visually and performance-wise on PC it was another level. Hopefully at some point Sony is going to do an upgrade on PlayStation 5, because 30 FPS on that is just not as great as it should be, especially given that so many PS4 games are getting upgrades, and Horizon's getting a follow-up. Now would be a great time to upgrade Horizon Zero Dawn on the PlayStation 5. But also, I want to give you guys a quick heads up on an upgrade that has come out of kind of nowhere. I wasn't privy to this upgrade, I did not know it was coming, but Sniper Elite 4 Enhanced is now available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. This is a free upgrade for existing owners of the game. An actual pretty good game. I know a lot of you guys didn't check it out, but I had a lot of fun with Sniper Elite 4. Didn't take the game that seriously, but it had some gruesome kills in it, and I enjoyed a lot of aspects of the game. Sniper Elite 4 does run at 4K resolution and 60 frames per second, and has improved the load times thanks to that SSD, and it is now available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. Nice of them to also go the free upgrade route. I know Rebellion probably doesn't have the biggest budget in the world to work with, so the fact that they did upgrade this game for free, like that they did do that. Sniper Elite 4 is available on a plethora of platforms. It's actually even available on Nintendo Switch. I have the Switch copy. That version is okay, but the PlayStation 4 version was pretty good, and I'm sure this PlayStation 5 version is going to be quite good as well. I also tried it out on PC, and the PC version is quite nice, and again, a free upgrade for existing owners of the game on PS4 and Xbox One. And the game, when it goes on sale, you can get it relatively cheap, I believe south of 15 bucks, and it has a decent bit of content in it as well, so definitely something to check out. That's going to wrap up this one. Again, Battlefield 2042's open beta will launch in September. EA has officially announced. If you are an EA Play subscriber or you pre-order any version of the game, you will get early access. And remember that Battlefield portal has been confirmed, and that I think is the most exciting part of the game to me, because I think that's going to add a lot of staying power to the game, and I think people are going to be invested into that. Marvel's Avengers is getting a free weekend trial on most platforms later this month on July 29th. That is on PS4, PS5, PC, and Google Stadia. And Genshin Impact is adding Aloy from the Horizon series. That's pretty cool for those of you that are into Genshin Impact. Personally speaking, super looking forward to Horizon Forbidden West. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.